And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there's the shot! It is a very, very good save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Well, they could break here. Valverde. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Gavi.
Gavi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get it through? Well, that has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good effort from distance.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. He's tried one!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's there to get it away. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. That's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Gavi. Played out to the right. Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's well spotted. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shot a goal! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
After 80 minutes,
Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Gavi. Number 16.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 22, Renal.
Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better?
Frankie de Jong. Number 17, Casado.
Now this could be a chance.
Substitution in progress.
Articular. And that pass just didn't quite work. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. And it's Cancelo. Brahim Diaz goes steaming forward. He's shifting through the gears here. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. That pass has been well intercepted. He'd have done well to reach that. Ceballos. And this is Lewandowski. They've reached the midway point in extra time.
Attendees, this is a lost
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe! Oh, he's burst through!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Rodrigo. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! It is a good finish. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now who's going to be first to this? Eric Garcia deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. There's the shot! And he's found the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Taken back almost at once. Yamal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fermin, driving forward, plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Rafinha looking to run onto it.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. And that's a Vinicius Junior, and it's hit the woodwork and out. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's away.
There will be 1 minute at
Well, he
a
certainly
time.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, just eases him off the ball. And it's Lopez. And here's Gavi, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
559.
Vinicius Junior looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. And he's gone looking for safety. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Yamal is flagged offside.
Barcelona, number 10, Yamal.
We have got changes
Number
here
11,
from both sides, in fact.
Rafinha.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Substitutions taking place.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 72 minutes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Coming on the field,
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Valverde gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Sensational from Rashford! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Right back in the game! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's through here. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Is number 11.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution in progress.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Goulet is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes left. Fernandes powering forward here. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Jong purring through the gears. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rashford ready to try one. Well, they've done this before. Can they do it again now? Rashford! Cleared away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Brahim Diaz with the slide tackle there. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. That is good alertness. De Jong. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Arsenal.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Havertz. Couldn't squeeze it through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pulisic. Trossard. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's on it, can he get away? Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Havertz. Oh, that looks a cracking... Can he finish? And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rafael Leao. Modric. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Bartesaghi. Rice. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Eze. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Modric. Pulisic. And it's Fofana. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Fofana. Pulisic. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Saliba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee...
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your... Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Rabiot. Modric. Trossard. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Trossard. Milan still this single goal behind. Dealt with nicely by the
Attendance
defence.
for this match was 80,113.
Salmakers. Rice wins the duel this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to...
And he shoots! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer for
They
Arsenal.
forced the error and
After
extracted the
65
maximum
minutes
punishment.
Oh, that was
Number
beautifully done. They were
29.
ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity
Substitution
presented
taking
itself.
place.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Modric with a real chance here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Modric! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Salmakers calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
79 minutes is
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the
coming
error.
on the field. Number 24.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Substitution.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Havertz.
Well, he got rid because he was under
No
pressure.
foul, says the referee. It's all a little bit
Added minute
desperate,
has
but
been
it's got the
indicated.
job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Odegaard. Loftus-Cheek. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan cannot spin this any other way.